Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mary Lou.
Good morning.
Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm surrounded by love this morning. And let's see. Get this party going with some music for a beautiful day. Everybody's still sleeping this morning. Look at that.
What does your cup say?
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will go searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know
Terry said the same thing.
if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. So, Stacy, we were talking about not wanting to get up this morning, and
Yes.
I was asking what time you got up this morning.
Well, I hit the snooze at 6:45, and then again at 7:15, and then I said, if I want coffee, I better get up. So
Get up, right?
20-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could have laid there for another hour this morning. I was sleeping good. And surprise, y'all, I'm still here. You can see by this beautiful lady beside of me.
The angels decided that.
That's right. And
The angels and circumstances.
I'm so grateful for the hospitality here. And Barry, can we say hello to you?
Hello.
This is the Barry you've been hearing about, everybody.
I'm here babysitting.
Keeping them
Yes,
out of
and he
trouble.
does
That's supposed to mean.
and he does a great job of it.
He's taking good care of us. He made our coffee this morning, as he always does every morning. One thing for me to be thankful for every day.
Oh, absolutely.
If I want coffee that day, it's all set for me.
Yes, he is amazing at making the coffee. It tastes delicious. I don't know what you do to it, but it's so smooth. You
That's what
pour
Jerry
love
always
into
said.
it. Yeah, you put
He's a
love
good
into
coffee
it,
maker.
I don't know.
right?
I used to make it at work every morning, and I make it here every morning, and that's all I do.
There you go.
He doesn't really grind it like he said earlier.
Yeah.
Barry and Teri are both heading up to Vermont today, but not in the same vehicle.
I could have just hitched my car under your car. And I wouldn't have had to waste any gas.
There you go.
Leaving a bit earlier than you, so you won't be able
I
to follow
know.
him.
He's going to be leaving us in a few minutes. And that's why I wanted everybody to say hi to him. And Deirdre says, nice to meet you, Barry. And Rick Morrow says, hi, Barry. See, we've got such a friendly group. Well, thank you for coming on
Oh,
with us this
yeah.
morning.
Well,
And
enjoy your rest of your morning.
thank
I'm
you.
heading to the woods.
He's heading to the woods.
Barry.
See you later.
Such a great guy. I wanted you all to meet him. And Jean says, hello, Barry. You have a beautiful home. Thank you for sharing it with us. And Cassandra says, hi, Barry. Have a safe trip. Yes, it's been amazing to be here with Mary Lou and Barry. Let's say hello to everybody. Jean's here, Cassandra, Jennifer, and Rick Morrow. Andrea's here, Deirdre, Isabel, Kathy, Marietta. Okay, looks like that's it. Well, there's 11 people
Good
on.
morning, everybody.
Isn't it great to see everybody? I wish we could see you all, but we know what you look like. We know your faces. And pretty soon, we're going to be able to have another get together down at Stacy's house, right, Stace?
Yeah, come on down. Mary Lou, you coming?
Not this time. Maybe
Oh.
another time, though. I'll have something marking it down. Things to do.
Absolutely.
Stacy.
Yeah, I think you're going to be headed to New York while we're in
Yes,
Florida
we're
around
gonna-
that same time.
yeah, we're hoping to get over to Lake Chautauqua to see my daughter and her husband in October. The date hasn't been put on the calendar yet, but it's in the planning. I'm excited about that. I can't see enough of her. Our grown children, they're there for us whenever we need them.
Mhm.
But in the dailiness, they're busy.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other way. When they're busy, I know they're happy and they're doing what they're meant to be doing in this
Right.
world of ours.
Yes.
That's a good way of looking at it. I have 4 adult children. My oldest is 34 with 3 babies. Then I have a 32, a 30, and I'm 31 next month, and a 20-year-old. And it's just so hard sometimes because I just want them all home. And then I think, well, this is the progression of life. They go on their own and they do what they're doing. And yeah.
And we know that when they're kids, but it's so hard when it comes to that point to accept it.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a good group on this morning, so let's go ahead and do our heart brain that we do every morning. get our day started right.
Oh,
You
yes.
know, I love that this is our tradition. I've been doing the heart brain coherence, oh my gosh, I think about 5 years now. And it makes such a difference. And for those of you who missed the announcement the other day, this is anti-aging. So why wouldn't you do it? Right? So there's 3 steps. You place your hand on your heart center because that brings your focus to your heart. And then you slow down your breathing, letting that breath fill your lungs completely. As your body starts to relax with it, you breathe it back out slowly. And then you bring in the love, something that makes you feel really good inside. It warms your heart, compassion, care, peace. And we'll do this for another minute in silence, and then we'll all share what our I am stories are today. I love this part of the day. I am abundant in love.
I am joy.
I am adoration. I am all happiness.
I am enough.
I am caring.
I am peace.
I am anticipation.
I am love.
Feels so good, doesn't it? To express what our soul is saying. Those are the words coming from the heart. So I can't wait to see anybody out there that wants to type in your I am statement. Let's get them going and get it shared out. Because when we share those words, it goes to the heart of all of us because we are one. We are really just one soul, one energy, one being expressing ourselves through these human bodies and connecting with each other. I'm so glad we have this connection every morning. And Deirdre says, I am changing the earth that I walk on. I love that. You know, not long ago, I heard a statement and I have just kind of adopted it as my own. And the statement is, may every footstep be a prayer. And if we just think that as we're walking on the earth, like Deirdre says, we're changing. We're changing everything, all the energy that goes out from us. Our attitude is one then of, wow, what can I share? If that prayer is going out, what can I share with that prayer? So I love that statement.
I love it.
Christina's here.
Morning.
Or as she is lovingly known here in this home, Tina. Catherine Kovacs is here.
Kathy.
Good morning.
And Sandra says, I am loved. I am limitless. Beautiful.
And Jean says, I am happy to be part of the most loving family in the universe.
Oh, well, we are so happy that you are part of this family, Jean, and I love that I am. Marietta, I am the light and life of the divine.
Christina, I am a conduit for peace.
Yes, indeed. And Kathy, I am learning and growing. Never stop learning. That's what I say. There's always something new to learn, isn't there?
Absolutely.
What makes this life more interesting? Yesterday, when we did Gratitude Happy Hour, we were learning some of the history of things. And it was just such an interesting show to have Rick Ulfick, who's the founder of We the World, on to discuss how that all came to be. And, his desire to see more peace in the world and more unity and bringing people together that were of like minds. And now it's just such an amazing organization. We have people like Desmond Tutu and Jane Goodall and Deepak Chopra, that are, and Marianne Williamson, and they're all supporting this organization that's just out there trying to bring more peace into the world, bring more unity, help each other in our individual endeavors to work together and collaborate. And I love the history. I love the backstories and how everything comes to be. And that's what you shared a lot of.
You
with
were
me
telling
here.
me, about, Rick and his organ. And I've had it on my mind of that song that was popular. Can I read?
Yes.
I even, I'm so glad you brought it up because I was hoping to share these lyrics of, everybody knows the song, We Are the
We
World.
are the world.
And, and the lyrics are beautiful. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere soon make a change. We're all part of God's great big family. And the truth, love is all we need.
Love
In
is all we
the
need.
song, Google it if you want for the more other lyrics. But, it's so true. It's so pertinent. And that he started that 20 years ago.
Mhm.
And that organization has grown, and that you're now part of it as well, Teri. And I'm excited to hear it. What the topics are going to be on September 11th,
Yeah.
and then again the 21st. There's something.
Oh, it's
happening.
11 days.
It's 11.
So it
days.
starts on September 11th. We're going to start out with unity, and the beautiful Sharon Rhea has a panel, including Audrey Katawaga, who is very well known and an advocate for peace. And she's very powerful, and she gives a powerful speech on that
Part
day.
of the United Nations.
Yes.
you said? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, she's
Pretty
been there at the
awesome.
United Nations for a while. And then Rick and I will also hold a discussion with Sharon about the question. And I want you all to start thinking about this question. Can we have unity without a catastrophic event? And I think that's such a great question, because what happened after 9/11 is the whole world showed compassion. We all came together in a compassionate way, in a way that said, oh, we don't want this kind of tragedy. We don't want this type of disaster in our lives. And, people were showing compassion for the victims and compassion for our country that had been under attack. So the question that she puts out, I think, is a really important question to ponder. Can we have that type of unity? Can we all come together without there being that catastrophic event that bonds us? And I think we can. I don't think we need, a disaster, whether it's, man or nature, that type of disaster. I think we can come together. Maybe I'm a dreamer. That's another song.
I think that you are a
Maybe I'm
dreamer. I think you are on some levels. I think that it's not a definitive yes or no to it, because I think that we have need for more people that are dreamers and believers.
Yes.
And those people that if everyone had lit one little candle, what a
Mhm.
bright world it would be. And I think that we've always hungered in this, earthly
Right.
residence
Yeah.
for that peace and that love. And it's only people that are willing to do it one person at a time
One person
that
at a
will
time.
spread and help it to grow. I think there's always been that hunger, but we have to keep it going.
We have to
We
keep
have
it going. And, like we say every night, it starts inside of us. It starts one person at a time,
Yes.
making that choice and making that decision to be an advocate for peace.
And this program is awesome because it reminds us we're not alone in it.
Right.
You're constantly encouraging all of us, and and now here you are on a important another whole level with it.
Yeah.
It's a very exciting thing to do.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it, Teri.
Oh, thank you for your support. You're such a huge supporter of the Peace on Earth tour. I'm taking Mary Lou with me everywhere I go because
I'm a great what's the word? Ambassador. I love giving the cards out and explaining what Teri does and who she is. I do enjoy that. I would be a good companion in that way to just be part of it in that way.
Yeah, I said I'm going to bottle you up.
You can't though. Barry wants me and needs me, so here's where I stay.
Yeah, that's where
I find a way.
Yes,
we'll find another way.
Absolutely, and
just like we all do. Look at the line of people that are here with us today. It's so exciting. It's wonderful.
It really is. Yeah, I think we had some more I ams, didn't we, Stacy?
I think so. Where did we leave off? Okay.
Tammy Fisk, I think, is the next one.
Yeah, I'm a magnet for miracles. Yes.
And I love that too. When we can become that magnet and draw the miracles in. Every week we start out with setting the intention. And then when we put that intention out there, we just become a magnet for it to come back to us. I love your I am. And Deirdre, I love that. Deirdre says, I am a dreamer. And I think with all of us that really put ourselves out there to invite the change, to try to make a difference, we are dreamers. We have to have that dream. And we keep it alive with people like you, that's like what's going on, people that support it and that say, yes, I agree. This is something that the world needs. And that's what happens. It's like that stone that's rolling down the hill, just grabbing everybody along the way and saying, come on, let's do this thing.
Yeah. I like the saying, don't quit your daydream.
Right. Oh, I love that, Stacy.
I saw that on the shirt. Don't quit your daydream. I was like, I'm gonna get that shirt.
Yeah, and speaking of shirts, I'm trying to figure out how to get our stuff on the We store. We the World has a virtual store where you can order products, and so we're trying to get some shirts made up and mugs and bumper stickers and car magnets and all kinds of things that will get the word out about the Peace on Earth tour.
Deirdre, I think you're a lover too. Do you have Kermit on your little mantle or on your desk? The lovers, the dreamers, and me.
I love that. Yeah, I think Rick has Kermit up on top of his shelf. I think that's what I saw yesterday.
You never know who that angel's going to be. Kermit the angel today could remind us to be the lover and the dreamer.
That's right. Yeah. Isabel says, I am worthy and I am a dreamer too. I am happy for this family. We're happy you're here with us, Isabel.
Absolutely. Kathy says, unfortunately, it's hard to believe because I see too much anger and stubbornness and judgment against differences. But I believe if we all vibrate high enough, maybe we can shock them with unconditional love.
Oh, I like that visual, don't you? Sending that unconditional out. And let everybody receive a little jolt of it. I like that.
It is, though. if you notice when we go in grocery stores and we're kind to people, that sometimes they look at us like, what, or, you know, why are you being nice? I let a gentleman go ahead of me the other day and he was like kind of shocked. And then the lady in front of me let him go in front of her. So he got doubly blessed. And so I just know the day was so much better after that. But the look on his face was just like, there are kind people.
Yeah, I like to think of it as a domino effect. You know, you influence that one person in a certain way, and then what are they going to do? They're probably going to do an act of kindness somewhere along the way. So yeah, I like that. Christina says, "Oh, don't quit your daydream. I love it." I do too. I think we need a bumper sticker that says that. You're saying yes to Kermit. Well, we pulled a Kuan Yin card this morning. Mine are packed away, so I'm using Mary Lou's The Wild Kuan Yin deck. And the card that came up, I love this, is Above You, the Lantern Dancer. I'll get it in the camera.
Oh, that's pretty.
Above You, the Lantern Dancer. But I think you're going to love what this card says. There are times when we feel as though nothing seems to be flowing. That was our conversation just now. That's what we were talking about. We encounter obstacles and closed doors. We wait for another door to open, but nothing seems to be happening. We may begin to doubt ourselves and whether our dreams are even possible. The oracle of Above You, the Lantern Dancer, brings you a message. Things are not as they seem right now. You may think you have the whole picture in mind, but there are other factors at play you cannot see clearly yet. Let go of your fixed opinions and worries. Trust in the power of the divine to work things out in the best possible way. You don't have to work out the solution yourself. You just need to trust your inner guidance and allow yourself to be led. How perfect is that with our conversation that we just had? And I pulled the card. I had read the first line. There are times when we feel as though nothing seems to be flowing, but I hadn't read this part about the dreams, and just letting go, let go and let God. That's a very popular saying that I love to think about, is when we do let go, the miracles happen.
Yes.
When they show up.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes that's what dreams are. You know, it's like that indication of things to come, and not to be worrying and not to be concerned, that things will happen in their rightful time, the best place.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you were, I think, a little setback yesterday, not to have that scheduled, leaving from here and going to Vermont. And it's going to all play out, we know it,
Everything is
it's
working
a little
perfectly.
unsettling, when you're not in charge, but today Teri's going with the flow. I'm going with the flow. We hope you do too.
Yeah. Yes, when when I hear that I'm supposed to go a certain place and everything else, my bags were packed yesterday and they're in the car now. But Mary Lou was like, "Oh, just."
I was so happy because we hadn't gone out to eat, and we were going to do that. And then we realized, oh, it's the day after Labor Day. None of the restaurants were open, but I found one where we could get takeout and bring it back. And it was so delicious, and sat out on the back porch with Barry, and the candles were lit, and we said our grace and thanks to God for the food that we had. And it was extra. It was that little extra time. And that's the gifted.
Yeah, that was the gift.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful because that was such a great ambiance.
Yes.
To see all of nature surrounding us. And Mary Lou has beautiful flowers in her backyard and is surrounded by trees, and just the openness.
Yeah.
And the company and the
And the
conversation. Yeah.
I was going to
So it
say,
worked.
Mary Lou, you are a natural at this. You do such an amazing job with Teri on the show. You should have your own show too.
No, I'm not having my own show. Not at 8 o'clock in the morning, especially.
We could do it later in the day.
This is miraculous for me.
But she has promised that
I will
occasionally
join. I
she
will
will join
join.
by Zoom. And
And yesterday I said, I'll definitely be there tomorrow. See, the angels were like, yes, you will be.
Yep, we have a plan.
yeah.
I love seeing you on here too, Stacy.
Oh yes,
Thank
I
you.
love my Stacy time.
I'm usually a
I
little bit
told you
awake,
that
but
I've enjoyed having, oh, I'm sorry, you go ahead.
no, go ahead. I was just saying I'm usually a little bit more awake than this morning, but
I enjoy seeing all of the guests that you have. I think it's special, to have the different people come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
yeah.
Because
me
we
too.
kind of get to know each other a little better that way, don't we?
yeah.
Yeah, we get to know more about each other. And I want to answer Deirdre's question. I don't see Gail, and I know she's been having this problem. Charlie had the same problem for a while. I don't know why she's not showing up in the comments.
I can
But
see
Gail Zimmerman, now that I know you're here, thank you for being here. I love you so much. I wish I could see your comments, but maybe Deirdre can be the middleman and tell us what you're saying.
I can
I love-
actually see Gail's on my side. She says,
Oh,
"Good
you see it on
morning."
yours?
Yep. Hope you can see my posts today. And then she said, and you let Teri know I'm here today. I'm not sure why she can't see me still. Much love.
I don't know. This is the second time that something like that has happened, and I'm not sure what the issue is. There's just
Happened with
sometimes
me also.
kind of like Facebook picks and chooses.
They do for sure.
Yeah. Let's say good morning to Julie. Hi, Julie Kiss. And my beautiful sister, Billy. Billy, we've been lifting you up every day in our prayer circle. I hope that those prayers are being answered because I want you happy and healthy and on here with us.
Absolutely.
Kathy says, I can see that Gail is here. Okay, well, I don't know what that's all about. I'll contact the IT people again at EWN because that's what I had to do to get the switch flipped for Charlie to be able to be seen again.
Yeah, that's strange.
And Jean says that is what faith is, believing in something even though you can't see it. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I love that. And when we can give gratitude that it's there, even though we can't see it, that just brings it in more quickly to us so our eyes can open to see it and to know that it's there. Let's call in some of the people that aren't here. I like doing that. A lot of times it's so funny. We'll say their name and then all of a sudden they come in and say hello. So let's call
Linda?
who?
Linda, where's Linda?
Linda Lemieux, you read my mind. I was thinking about
We miss
her.
you, Linda. And God bless you and your husband, whatever's going on. She said she had been quite busy with him in his healing process.
Yes, he had surgery.
Yeah.
We lifted him up for that surgery, and it sounded like there was a good result from the surgery and good testing results. So Linda, if you're listening to this after the show, we love you,
We love you.
and we'd love to have your energy in here, sharing your beautiful self with us. We don't have Sally and Tony here. Let's lift them up. And Becky from Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we got a few peeps that are missing in action, including Charlie and Erica. They're not with us this morning. Erica may be at work. She told me yesterday that that looks like it's a go for her to have that permanent position. And she's just thrilled. I've been praying for her for months, ever since she got laid off from that position. And she's just been wanting to do what she loves. So let's rejoice with her and just intend that that position is hers. And she should know that, I think, within a couple of days. Good morning, Luz. And can you read Deirdre's comments?
Let me see. When we innately know something, there's a problem believing the miracle, then there's no 3D validation. Sorry, Deirdre, I messed up your comment. I didn't have my glasses. They're right here.
Right. Yeah, that's the hang up, isn't it? When we don't see the 3D energy of it. We don't see it in form, but we go by faith. And that's the trust and the faith that it is there and that we are going to see it. And that's the difficult part, I think. You know, we want something so bad and we can almost feel it. We can almost touch it, that we're not seeing the evidence of it yet.
Step by step, keep believing as it goes.
Mhm.
Keep wanting it and believing it will happen. Have the trust
Right.
and have that willingness to go with the flow as it evolves.
Mhm. Yeah, go downstream
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah,
fighting.
we were talking about that again this week, right? Of the
Yes.
salmon swimming upstream and some benefits to that for the bears getting their food. But it seems like it's much nicer in life when you just like, you're the log that's flowing along the riverway and
Mhm.
just going with that flow. There's
Yeah.
a couple different energies and a couple
There
ways to
are.
look at it, you know,
Yeah.
but I think you have to be in tune with what are you doing that day,
Mhm.
that moment.
Yeah.
Are you floating or are you swimming upstream to help somebody else sometimes?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I just got the Journey song in my head. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
Yes.
I love
That's
that
a perfect
song.
one for this
Yes,
conversation.
yes. We love music on here. You
Yeah,
can sing it if you want to, Stacy.
yeah, I'll wake everybody up around the world with not a great way.
I love this. Cassandra says, I called Luz in with my mind. I was thinking about her. I'm so glad your aunt showed up. And good morning to both of you, Cassandra and Luz. And Julie says, I called my mom on the phone today. It said out of area. She said she almost did not answer. All the stuff is out of whack. Well, this is Wacky Wednesday. And, you know, when we go into laughter, it seems like things straighten out. When we release some energy through laughing, we relax. Our mind relaxes, our body relaxes, and then the miracles are able to flow. They're able to get in sync with us. Yeah. So that is funny, though. I think electronics right now, they're all whacked.
Yeah. I had a funny thing happen the other day, if I can share real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
So my dad is diabetic, and that's not the funny thing. He is really trying to control his diet now. So I went over there and I stayed the night, and I decided I'm going to cook dinner. We decided on spaghetti, which isn't always the best for diabetics. So I made zucchini noodles, and then I had the vegan meatballs and the vegan ground beef. So I decided I'm going to cook that. So he didn't see me dump the meatballs in the sauce to warm them up, but he saw me take the vegan beef and warm that up. And he says in his southern drawl, I'll eat those meatballs, but I'm not eating that fake meat. And so I said, okay, whatever, Dad. And then he piled 4 or 5 meatballs on his plate and ate them and said, these are really good. I'm not eating that fake stuff though. And I was just dying. So I was laughing inside. Okay, Dad, you're not eating fake meat. I know.
How funny.
We all got a funny laugh out of that. I told him afterwards. Fake meat.
That is funny. Did he know it was zucchini noodles?
Yeah, he likes those. He'll eat
Oh,
them.
good. Yeah, I do too. I'm so happy that we have found ways to have the dishes that we enjoy
Yes.
without
In a
all
different way.
all the starch and, you know, the
Yeah.
processed
Yeah.
stuff, and we can have real food, real veggies.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
important to have our veggies. I'm a veggie lover myself, and I do eat meat, but I do love the veggies. And there's many times I could just live on salads. You know,
Oh yeah, I love a good salad.
enjoy that fresh taste.
Absolutely yummy. Love salads.
Yeah. Jean's trying to call Australia. I would love to hear from our Gabby as well. We all miss her so much being here with us. But I know she has been busy studying. And I think now she's actually working. And she was inspired to go into a new line, a new career after Ruth's mom died. And she saw that process of, just having to stand by and not being able to do anything. And her heart went out to those who have dementia or those who are at the end of their life. And so that's what she trained in. And she's doing wonderful work there in Australia. We know our Gabby has a heart of gold and a big heart. So as much as we miss her, we do understand that this is what she's doing now. This is her way of sharing her light with the world. And I would love to see her on here every so often and see her beautiful face. Her energy is so infectious, isn't it?
Absolutely. I miss her too.
Yeah. And our Sharon Boyle, that's another one that, we haven't seen a lot of lately, but I know she's doing well. She's a busy single mom, and that's a tough job as well.
Yeah, with twins, right?
Yes, her twin girls. Yeah. Julie says, I love Gabby. I know. We should all send her out a blast telepathically. Let's just send her some love right now. Wrap
It's
our
that
arms
time for
around
her
our
right
Gabby. And there's our Oksana. We haven't seen you in a few days, darling. She's here on YouTube. And she says, good morning. I am here and I am shining my light. Yes, you do. You shine it in a big way. Thank you for being here. And I'm just looking at the time. I heard the chimes and I'm like, oh boy. Wow, did this hour go fast?
Time flies when you're having fun.
I was like, well, it's probably about 8:30. It's 8:45. But I certainly appreciate being able to be here with Mary Lou, sitting right beside of you for another day. That's such a delight.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and put the prayer requests in. Just whatever is on your heart. If it's yourself, if it's a loved one, if it's Mother Gaia, whatever it might be, go ahead and put that in the comments so we can all see it and hear it and share together our burdens, just like we share our laughs together. That's how we roll. We lift each other and hold each other through whatever it is. So I'll just put my prayer requests in for my sister Billy, who's here with us, that she continues to improve and have good health. My brothers, Gary and James, my sister Loretta, my biological family, just to be healthy and be able to visit with each other and see each other and hug each other. Anything
I'll
that you
pray
want to
for
put
my
in?
biological family today too, Teri, and my loved ones, Marie and her husband and Trisha and her little boy, Lucas, who started school up recently, and all the children who are going into the school system again this year. Some of them have been a while in the southern states, but up here in New England, they're just kind of starting. And I like to pray for all the people that have been participating in this that weren't able to be here with us today, and for all of their working situations. And God bless them, in all their endeavors. Just ignore that phone. It's probably a marketing call.
You're calling
You got you, Stacy. I'm going to mute us.
Oh, my prayers are the same as everybody's. My biological family, all the children going back to school, let them be well. And my friends and the world peace. And that I pray that I can be the person that can help facilitate world peace in my area as well.
Oh, how beautiful, Stacy. I can't wait to be there with you, and we can get some events going on, maybe a land blessing there. We were asked to do a water blessing in Florida. So I know you're right on the water. So we'll see what we can put together there and bring in the energy of peace. I know Florida needs it for sure.
We certainly do. Maybe you can go do Zumba with me on Friday on the beach.
I would love that.
Get our dance on.
I may be standing in the back, just barely moving, but I'll be there. I've done it before. I know what it's like. All right. Oksana says, yes, I had a trying weekend, and yesterday my car battery was dead. My phone battery was dead. All is well now. I kept my focus on light and asked for help from my guides and angels. How beautiful. And Julie's asking prayers for a friend, Chris, who lost both parents within hours of COVID-19. They had 7 children. Oh, dear Julie, let's lift Chris in prayer and all of those 7 children also.
Absolutely. Rick says, continued prayers for Betty, prayers for the entire P family, and prayers for peace.
Yes, yes. And Cassandra, pray for my mom's health and spiritual guidance. Prayers for my aunt on her spiritual journey, and prayers for my loved ones. May they have a beautiful day and be clear from any low energies. Beautiful prayer, Cassandra. And pray for all of you. May you have a blessed day, as beautiful as you are. We're your mirror, honey, and you are absolutely such a delight. And thank you for being a part of the P's for Peace.
And Jean says, I'm sitting in the angel room and it has been nonstop sirens going to the hospital. Prayers, please, for Texas. We are breaking records. Prayers for all of the world to be well.
Absolutely, Jean. Sending our hearts and our prayers to El Paso right now. Oksana says, I want to pray for peace and love for all the children. For all the children be divinely protected and guided. For all of us to tap into our talents every day and share it with others.
Amen to that.
It takes a village, as the saying goes, right?
Absolutely.
And Lou says, prayers for everyone here, for everyone in their spiritual journey, for Mexico and everyone that's getting hit by these storms. Yeah, that's still going on. And Stacy, I know you just experienced storms in your area. And from what I understand, it's going to be here tomorrow.
They said
later tonight or tomorrow.
I think in the form of rain and perhaps wind.
Yeah, the rain and wind.
We got a lot of lightning and thunder yesterday. It sounded like a war zone outside.
Yeah. Let's pray for all of those in the path that they stay safe and no more flooding.
Yes, please.
Let's lift that prayer up there. Isabel, prayers for all of us and our families, prayers for all in special needs in their homes or hospitals, prayers for peace on earth, and prayers for my daughter, for Alexandra, Lenita, and Isabel, prayers for compassion and forgiveness all over the world. And my sister Billy says, prayers for all of you and the mission you are on. Love to all. Okay, so let's go into our hearts. Let's just take these few minutes we have left to really focus our love, to receive and to give. That's the beauty of doing prayers. We receive first. We open our hearts and ask for that light from the divine to come to us. See it as a stream flowing right into your heart. That light is so full of love. It lights up your whole being. It enters into the heart center, and then watch as it travels the length of your body. And see it taking your energy down and out the bottom of your feet. And let's really ground into the earth today. Let's go deep into Mother Gaia. And down in the center of the earth is a crystalline center. So focus on what's calling you to ground to. Is it a heart stone? Is it a healing stone? See what's calling. Maybe there's a stone that's just lighting up and saying, pick me. Just pull the energy of whatever is drawing you in and pull it back up into your body. I see a lot of heart stones coming up. I see that rose quartz, that beautiful energy that's going to flow love all over your body. I see a black obsidian. Somebody's needing that safety and security in yourself to strengthen your root chakra. And just continue to let that energy flow inside of you. Mother Gaia is so giving and nurturing and gives us exactly what we need to survive. When our sense of safety and security is shaken, we just need that extra assurance that all is well. Everything is working perfectly. Everything is in divine plan. And now breathe in again with that beautiful energy that's coming from Source, from our Creator. And let it go upward from your heart, out your crown chakra, and connect with your higher self, that piece of you that's in the ethereal realm, that's guiding and loving, that piece that knows the big picture. And allow that energy to flow back into your crown and back down to your heart. And now in your beautiful heart, all that love, all that energy of safety and security, of being healthy and whole, let's pour that energy out over each prayer. Everything that was spoken, everything that was written, everything that was unspoken. If you're holding something or someone in your heart, just allow the energy to flow to you. And see each prayer lighting up. See it being acknowledged and seen and answered for the best and highest good of each one. And now let's turn our attention to each other. Those who are gathered here together as a family. We are a soul family. We are an energy of love, a force to be reckoned with in this world as our light shines brightly. And let's shine that light on each other and give from our hearts. And the way we do that is with words of gratitude and love. We do it to the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
love you.
love you. I love you
Love
so
you
much.
all.
I love you, Stacy.
Love you.
I love
Stacy.
you, everyone that's here gathered together today. Thank you for being with us. Oh, Oksana pulled a beautiful green emerald from the center of the earth. I love that. I love the energy of green. And to me, that heart energy, when I see that heart chakra, it's like the emerald. It's that deep green, that beautiful color that you can just get lost in.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your crystal in, let us know what you found when you went down to the center of earth. Did you get anything that called you?
I got Jesus who said, I am the rock. I am the rock.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah. Stacy, did anything call to you?
I got a ruby.
Oh, another, I got chills. Another one of my favorite colors and stones. I love the ruby.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a grounding. It's the root chakra, and I feel like I do need that. So it was
My
great.
rock.
Oh, look at your
My
rock.
gold.
Golden rock. I don't know if they can see it. Can you hold it closer to the camera? Where's the camera? Up here. That light. There we go, right there. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I love my gold.
Yeah.
My piece of gold.
Beautiful. Deirdre had an opal crystal ball. Oh, I love that.
I love
Yeah. And Marietta is reminding us about the triple A. Always accept, align, allow. Beautiful. Well, we are going to accept, align, and allow ourselves out of here with our beautiful song and reminder that it is a beautiful day.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down.
Oh, and giving self.
We're all friends around. Just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing
Nothing
points.
but a rose forward.
'Cause it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play.
Perfect time. And the beautiful blue.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
I love you.
Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Come on, let's pray. Oh, listen to the chimes. I love that sound. Beautiful.
A new hour.
A new hour, a new beginning. Stacy, thank you so much for joining in today. And I love having you on. And I know everybody loves seeing your beautiful face. And I forgot to ask about an update on Lynx. I know you told me, but let's tell everybody how Lynx is doing.
He's doing really good. He has something wrong with his eye. They think it's just inflammation, so that just drops. He's not even 6 months old yet, and he's 11 pounds almost. And the doctor said he's not overweight. He's just going to be a big cat. So poor Luna, but he's doing really well. His breathing is good. So prayers do help. He is a mama's boy, and I'm just in love. I didn't think I could love a cat more than I love Luna, but surprise.
It's a double blessing.
Yeah. So thank you for asking, and thank you for having me. I really love being on the show.
Yeah, it's a delight to have you here. And Mary Lou, as always, such a beautiful co-host sitting
I
beside
love being
me.
here.
Yes, we all love
Thank
your
you.
energy. Thank you so much. So we're going to let y'all get on with your day, and we are all going to say, Namaste, y'all. We love you. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Have a great